Rangers go to St. Louis and get a win. This is the Roundup. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Texas Rangers Roundup Podcast. I'm RD. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. Hello, August. I guess on the bright side, football's back tonight, technically. Got the Hall of Fame game. Kind of excited. Ready to sit down. I mean, if you don't know a little bit more back history on me and this show, I started podcasting with my buddy Alan, and we created Strikeout Beer to talk, to have some craft beer and talk fantasy football. So I'm just getting geared up, right? And we talk a lot of fantasy and whatnot on SB Fantasy Football. That's on YouTube, everywhere, audio is available wherever you listen to your podcast. So anyways, let's hop into it. I don't want to get sidetracked. I know, like I said, football's around the corner, right on us, not right now, but the Rangers are here to break your heart just a little bit more. So Rangers are up in Cincinnati, St. Louis, and essentially they get clobbered. Now they get one win, right? Nice little game on Monday, but then the Tuesday and Wednesday just get destroyed. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you. We can go ahead and hop into it, look at the box scores, and see what's going on. As I said, Monday, hey, first game up there, Cardinals are no slouch. I said it before. I was like, they're a couple games above 500, but they play solid ball. And, yeah. So, game one, good, right? Eovaldi's on the bump. He gets the win. He's 8-4 with a 3.38 ERA. Palante gets the loss. He's 4-5 with a 4.04 ERA. Yates, 19th save of the year, 1.17 ERA. Rangers win 6-3. They put up 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. Cardinals, 3 runs on 7 hits and had 2 errors. It was awesome. 13 hits. You can't ask for nothing better than that, right? Nothing doing in the first, second inning, but the Rangers strike in the third, put up 1. Cardinals counter, 2-1. They scored 2 in the bottom of the third. Rangers come back, put 2 more up in the fourth, 3 in the seventh. Cardinals tried. They put up 1 more run at the bottom of the seventh and then nothing else. But, yeah, I was hanging around the house. I ended up going for like a little walk. Walked the dog, got it in my ear, like it just great. It just, the hits were there, Nathaniel Lowe, Jonah Heim, Leody Taveras, Adolis Garcia, everybody was getting in on the action, right? So your player of the game was Nathaniel Lowe. He went 2 for 4, had a homer, a walk, and a strikeout. He was your fan and MLB vote, but your top performers, he's number 1 top performer, obviously, with the homer. He had 2 RBIs, 2 runs. Carpenter, he went 1 for 3 and a homer, 2 RBIs and a run. Eovaldi threw 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. Love how he hung in there, though. He was doing good till 30. He gave up a couple runs there, but yeah, he got his win, pitched good, solid. Run support was there to help him out, which was, even better. Both teams had a homer. Total bases 19 for the Rangers versus 10 for the Cardinals. There's no stolen bases in this game. Rangers left 9 on versus the Cardinals at 4. And the 2 errors obviously committed by the Cardinals. So you're like, okay, here we go. It's getting you hyped a little bit, right? Like, hey, it's in that win column, getting that kind of action. And then Tuesday, everything just fell apart, essentially. Yeah, not great. Rangers get clobbered 8-1. Rangers put up 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. Cardinals 8 runs on 9 hits and an error. Lynn gets the win. He's 6-4 with a 4.06 ERA. Scherzer gets a loss, 2-4 with a 3.89 ERA. They're not coming to hit when Scherzer's on the bump. You know what I mean? So, anyways, he did leave the game early, if I'm not mistaken, with some arm stiffness or soreness. We'll get into the injury report here pretty soon. Your lone run was a Wyatt Langford homer in the top of the second. Yep, fly ball to left field. Your player of the game, your top performers, they're all Cardinals, so I don't care. Rangers had 1 home run versus Cardinals had 2. Total bases, Cardinals 18 versus 7 for the Rangers. Only stolen bases by the Cards. Both teams left 5 on, and the only error committed by the Cardinals. So total domination. They beat the F out of the Rangers, and you're like, okay, well, that's not ideal. Again, you got Scherzer going out there pitching well, and nothing. 1 run. 1 effing run. 4 effing hits. This is not going to get it done. You're like, all right, let's turn the page, baby. Let's get this win. Let's win the series, and let's move on. Let's head back to Arlington. It's not the case. They got absolutely torn apart in this one as well. Cards win 10-1. Rangers put up 1 run on 5 hits, no errors. Cardinals, 10 runs, 14 hits. McGreevy gets the win. He's 1-0 with a 1.29 ERA. Heen Dog gets the loss, 4-11 with a 4.12 ERA. The only run for the Rangers came in the 6th as a Marcus Semien single. I think, Josh Smith scored. Corey Seager moved over to second there. Again, player of the game, top performers. They're all Cardinals. I mean, they put up runs like crazy. 3 in the bottom of the 2nd, 5 in the 5th, 2 in the 7th. Ugh. It was painful. It was painful. No homers in this game. It was all just hits, just base hits, no errors either, no stolen bases. Total bases by the Cardinals, 16 versus 6 for the Rangers, and the Cards left 6 on versus 5 for the Rangers there. And then here we are. We're just like, okay, well, that sucks. What's happening? Like, really, what's going on? Because at this point, they were rather, they were going for some pitching before the trade deadline on Tuesday. They have the bat, they have the sticks, they have the talent. They are so up and down, hot and cold right now. It's driving you crazy. And don't look now, but the Red Sox are coming to town. They're here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. So the Rangers get a day off today. I meant to mention that. So they're off. Red Sox are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You got a 7:05, a 6:05, and a 1:35 game. It'd be nice to go out there on the afternoon. Then they got the Astros, but at least they're at home. But here's the skinny. Red Sox are 57-50 right now. They're third place in the AL East, a tough-ass division. They got a .533 win percentage. They're 7 games back in the Orioles. The Orioles are just running. And they're not running away because the Yanks are right there with them. Now they're 27-28 at home, so, 1 game under 500, but they're 30-22 away. They go out of town. They go on the road. They come into your house and kick you around. They're plus 26 on the runs scored, runs allowed differential. They won their last game. They're 4-6 in the last 10. So, it's going to be tough. Rangers are really good at home. Right now, they're third. Mariners lost last night, I'm pretty sure. Astros came back and won another freaking game. Rangers are 4.5 games back. They're 52-57 with a .477 win percentage. They're 29-23 at home. That's good, right? 23-34 on the road. They're negative 13 on runs scored versus runs allowed. They're on a 2-game losing streak, 5-5 in their last 10. So, it's a tough matchup. Red Sox are good on the road. Rangers are good at home. I don't even know who's going to be on the mound yet. It's just blank right now. When you go and look at the probable pitchers, Red Sox threw their guys out there, though. Cutter Crawford's hitting Friday, or hitting the mound Friday. I shouldn't be saying hitting Friday. He's 6-8 with a .360 ERA. He's a righty. He's got 117 strikeouts. Then you got Tanner Houck. He's a righty, 8-7, 2.79 ERA with 116 strikeouts. And then Sunday, Nick Pivetta. He's another righty, 5-7 with a 4.47 ERA and 112 strikeouts. There you go. So we'll see what the Rangers are going to trot out there. They did make some moves. It's kind of a good thing. We're going to talk about that real shortly. As far as the promotional schedule for this weekend, nothing doing. You're not going to see a big promotional schedule or giving away things when the big teams come to town, right? So with the Sox here, you got pregame happy hour on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday you have ice cream sundaes for $1 for kids 13 and under. There you go. But sneaking ahead, just a look, I mentioned it last time. Nathan Eovaldi replica World Series ring is on August 15th. Keep that in your back pocket. I'll bring it up again the closer we get to that. All right, latest news and injuries. DeGrom, he threw 45 pitch bullpen series, so he's nearing his return. It's good, right? Yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? It's the 30th. Scherzer, he leaves the game. He leaves the start against the Cardinals with arm fatigue. It's the second time in 3 starts, but he allowed 3 runs in 4 innings, were removed after 68 pitches. He's not concerned right now, but let's just be honest. He keeps having arm fatigue. That's kind of an issue, right? And then, I think that's all for injury reports. Josh Young has made his return. Gray, he's TBD on his right groin strain that we talked about last time. DeGrom, mid-September now. They got an expected return date, mid-September. Be nice. Evan Carter is TBD with that lower back soreness. We talked about it last time. It's just, I don't know when he's coming back. And a lower back like that, oh, buddy, that's tough. It is. It's effing tough. It's sad. It's sad to see. So anyways, the Rangers picked up some pitching. I'm very excited about Andrew Chafin. I never can say his name right. He was acquired from Detroit for minor league right-handed pitchers Chase Lee, Joseph Montalvo, and Jonathan Hernandez, which Hernandez was designated for assignment. They also picked up lefty Walter Pennington. They gave up Michael Lorenzen to the Royals for him, which I liked Lorenzen. I really did. And I mentioned last week that got Carson Kelly from Detroit as well. So, hey, they're getting some pitching, bolstering the pen a little bit. And Andrew Sheffield, if you don't know who he is, look him up, dude. He is the epitome of eastbound and down. Oh my God, I'm going blank. It's Kenny Powers. It's like, dude, he's got a crazy ass. I don't even know if it's a mullet. I don't know if his whole hair, if he's got it shaved to the front, but he does got the long hair out the back. He's got the handlebar mustache on. He's a lefty. He's like 34 years old. He looks 45. He looks like he's slamming a Busch Light and, smoking a dart in the dugout, between innings. But the guy can get it done. That's something the Rangers need, right? Need a long reliever. So I'm glad he's here. He's great to see. He's fun to watch, and he's a solid pitcher, right? And at this point, though, it's like there's a mix of what the Rangers need. They need their bats, their stars, to get the sticks going. Pitching, I think, has kind of been middle of the road. It's like, sometimes it's good. This team is too talented to be this bad, right? And they're not like it terrible. They're not like, I'm not calling them the Athletics or the Marlins or even, the Rockies or the White Sox. But I'm just saying, they should be just a little bit better than, 4 or 5 games under 500. It's August. It's time to start moving. It's time to get some dubs. You do not have an easy schedule in front of you. Let's just go ahead. We'll look further down the road, shall we? You got the Red Sox in town, which we just talked about. The Astros will be here for 3 games, Monday through Wednesday next week. Friday through Sunday, you got the Yanks, right? And then on Monday, August 12th, you head up to the Northeast to take on the Red Sox again, which they do struggle on the road or at home, and the Rangers struggle on the road. It's tough. And then the Twins come to town with the Pirates. I mean, you get some relief towards the end of August when you get to play the White Sox 3 more games, and then you get the Athletics for 3 games. But the season's going to sneak up on you. The last game is September 29th. They're going to finish this season on the road, a 6-game road trip, but they're playing the Athletics and they're playing the Angels. So, but they gotta turn this thing around. They gotta start winning series. I'm not saying run out, win, sweep everybody. I'm saying get series wins. You have to. So that's gonna do it. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you make it out to the ballpark to watch the Sox and the Rangers get it on. Hey, let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Thanks for listening to the Roundup.